Can I have you just yammer at me for a second? Can you first and last name, your official role or position at Dow?
Sure. Kristen Squires, Director of Marketing, Dow Event Center. Aye.
Come on, Director of Marketing. Tell me about what you did this morning.
Oh, I dropped my kids off at my parents' house because it is freezing out.
I was
no
tempted.
school.
I was tempted to tell you just to bring your kids, and they could just like. How many kids you got?
No, 2.
How old are they?
8 and 10. So I mean, I could have brought them, but they like.
Yeah,
to see
but
the
we all need
grandparents.
time away from our kids.
Well, and I'm a creature of habit too, so I'm like, I had things planned today, and they're ruining my plans.
I was just thinking about that too. I was driving in the car, and like some part of my schedule changed, and it just made me so angry. And I was driving in the car and thinking about how ridiculous it was, how angry I was. Like, Phil, this is not a big deal, man. Like, it's gonna be another 30 minutes of your day, not a huge deal. Like, why are you freaking out? But it was just the fact, like, it did not confine itself to the plan I had for the day. It just infuriated me.
I know. Who knows what's going to trigger us sometimes? We're parents. We're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of inputs coming at us all the time. But you know what? If you want me to yammer at you,
Please.
I just learned. Have you heard about frost quakes or trees exploding before today?
I heard about trees exploding because I went to school in Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
So like that was always the thing. Like it's like 20 below zero was just kind of a thing. And so yeah.
So yeah, you already knew, but I didn't. My son came home yesterday and he's like, "Mom, I learned at school today about frost quakes and trees exploding." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Tell me more.
What is the frost quake about?
So apparently, it's like just a loud crack or boom in the air when there's like quick expansion of moisture in the air.
Okay.
I don't know.
See, I've heard that before. I've heard the booms, but I didn't know they were called frost quakes.
Oh, yeah, because apparently if they're loud enough, it'll like rattle your windows or whatever. So
I've also heard trees explode. I haven't seen the trees explode.
Okay. Yeah, that would be crazy to see. Just it start to crack right down the middle.
Have you ever been to Minnesota?
I have not. No.
It's kind of nice. It's very remote.
Okay. I like the outdoors.
Yeah.
I like camping.
Up north, it's got like 50,000 lakes or something like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is it like the UP?
I don't know. The UP, like there's only one.
True.
Right?
True.
There's only one UP. Because in Minnesota, you can't just like walk to the edge of a cliff and see Lake Superior just churning in all of its angry glory.
I've cliff jumped into Lake Superior.
Oh, really?
Before. Yeah.
How high was the cliff?
I don't know. I was little, but my parents took us hiking and apparently knew of this spot. And they were like, yeah, let's just jump off of this cliff into Lake Superior. It was great. It's one of those core memories.
Go.
Well, my dad jumped off first, just to make sure. But
he had to be the first one to hit the rock at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, don't jump.
Yeah, like
don't
make
jump.
sure you jump far out, not just like a little.
Send help.
Yeah.
Send help.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I'm trying to grapple with as a parent is like pre-parenting. I was very much like, yeah, kids should take risks, and we're gonna be outdoorsy, and we're gonna I'm gonna put them in situations of safe risk because that's so important. And then when you have like 3 beautiful little girls, you're like, no, I need to keep them. I need to protect them from everything. Like I do not want to see them sad or hurt or anything like that. And so you're constantly like saying like, don't balance on the back of the couch like you're gonna fall off. Like maybe they should. Like
right.
Maybe they should.
It'll be okay. They're landing on carpet. But
how old are your kids?
They're 8 and 10. So 10 has hit me hard this year. Let me tell you what. Like,
in what way?
A whole decade has gone by, and I'm like, how has it been a whole decade? Like, I have this book and it's a decade of holidays. So it's like Thanksgiving, Easter, Christmas, birthdays, and you fill it every year with pictures and memories from each year. And I opened it up this year, and I was like, I'm done with it. It's already been 10 years.
Yeah, that's true.
How did that happen? And it's just like, and then I start thinking about the next decade for my son. And like when you're 20, you're like, man, 10 years took forever. Like that was a lifetime in those 10 years, right? And I think about how different it's going to be from the first decade. And it just gets me so emotional. I don't know. My friends asked me about how 10 has been going, and I instantly started crying. So I was like, if this comes up today, I will not cry. So
I'm going to zoom into your face as you weep.
There's a little tear already started.
Is there really?
Can you see it? No.
If I was recording in 4K, I could zoom in all the way.
It. Yeah.
I could see that with the decade thing, because you got kind of 0 to 3. It's just mindless desperation. You're just trying to survive every day, and you most of that time you're sleep deprived, so you don't remember any of it anyway. And then from like my experience, 3 to 7 so far, it's like you never know what kind of child you're gonna wake up with.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. And they're also little and, whatnot, but confronting the fact that they are now 10 and like that phase of life is now over. And now you're in that really very apparent 10 to 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits you.
It did. It has.
I'm sure you're doing great, though. I'm sure you're great, Mom.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I try. All we can do is do our best, right?
Yeah. What's been the hardest thing about parenting? What has been the best thing about parenting?
The hardest thing for me, especially in this kind of next phase, next decade, has been watching my kids fail and letting them fail. That's, I think, been difficult because you can't always be there for them, especially at school and when kids are being mean or
running into that.
Yes, it's awful, and it's like you can't take that away.
Mm-hmm.
So you can be there to help guide them, but you can't always be there to tell them what to do and what's right for them to handle that situation. And then also responsibility, and that's kind of what I meant by letting them fail is, they have Chromebooks that they have to take to school every day, and they have to make sure they're charged, and they're the ones that really keep track of what they're supposed to be doing now because they're older. And it's like, if they don't bring their Chromebook or do their homework, I'm not going to be there to save them. Like, they gotta learn those lessons. So watching them fail, and then also they're both into sports. We're a sports family. And so they have to be the ones to want to practice and want to learn and grow and get better at it. We're not going to be the ones to force them to do that.
Yeah.
So, if their peers are practicing and getting better, but they're not, that's,
Yeah.
they gotta be the ones to realize that. So I think that's been the hardest part. And then what's been the best part?
Best part.
Oh man, so many good things about parenting. But I would say just seeing things through them that make them happy, and like watching them grow and evolve as people has been super fun.
Yeah.
But when they get that light in their eyes and they have their true laugh and their true smile, and you can just tell that they come alive, like witnessing those moments just makes me so happy. Makes my heart full.
I'm just thinking about like what has been the hardest, best.
Yeah, I was going to say, what about for you? Our daughters have the same name, which I think is fun.
Evelyn?
Evelyn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a good name.
Yeah.
It's a
Did
good
we
name.
call our daughter Evie, though? Do you have a
We're
nickname?
Evie.
Okay. I know. I don't know why. I just have always liked Evie.
I think we
different
were on the fence, and then we just chose.
Okay.
And we were just like, well, let's just go Evie. Because it sounds the same. It's the same.
Evelyn,
and my wife's a kindergarten teacher, so she's very phonetically correct. She's like, hey, it's got to be the same.
I get it.
I'm going to kind of riff on this. I two sides of the same coin almost. So like the hardest thing is, I don't want to say the hardest, but one of the hardest things, because like parenting, let's face it, it's just hard all around.
Yes.
Like one of the hardest things is like denying yourself. So even after we got married, it's you as adults, and like you have the things that you want to do, and you can do them, and you can do them for as long. Like I can work a 16-hour day, or I can, whatever it is. Like you have that kind of freedom to relentlessly pursue whatever it is you want.
Yeah.
And it really struck me not even right at the beginning, because at the beginning you're still like, for me it didn't click right away. Like, oh man, like life is different now. Like it was like, yay, babies, welcome to my life.
Yeah, yes.
And what was not apparent to me until later on was like, oh no, like that, whatever life you thought you had, like this is completely different. This isn't just like now your life with kids in it. Like there's a line in the sand that you have crossed that you will never go back to. And for as like a very independently minded person to very much a fault, like it is still a constant grappling to say, like I can't do that right now because my kids need me, or like I really would rather you guys just go away so that I can do this thing. Like you're constantly grappling with the selfishness of yourself. And so in that respect, that's very difficult. But at the same time too, like that has also been one of the best things is like now you have 3 human beings who are forcing you to be a better human being. You know, like their presence and their personality and the things they need and, you know, all of these things, like it's forcing a better kind of development where like Phil, not everything's about you and what you want to achieve. And, you know, all of these things like you got to check yourself and there's so much more to feel is important. So I also think that that's kind of one of the best things is like, I don't know what kind of person I would be without having kids.
Yeah.
I think I'm better for it. So I like that.
No, I totally understand it. That transition from no babies to babies is like crazy. Like, and nothing can prepare you for it.
Nothing.
People can say, "Oh, your life is going to change forever," and it's like, I know, yeah. But until you experience it, you're like, "Whoa."
Yeah,
it
and maybe other humans are better than me. And it clicked for them right away, but it didn't really click for me right away because like also it's a baby and they're sleeping a lot, and you know I was very fortunate to have lots of help, and so you could still kind of hang on to the remnants of whatever you thought your life was, and then you have twins, and you're like, oh, okay, like. God said, you didn't understand the first time, bro, so I'm sending in the reinforcements.
I don't know anything. I don't know about having twins, so I can't imagine. But
It's wild.
I'm sure it is. I've seen people go through twins, and I'm like, are you okay?
I have a twin brother, and he also has a beard. And my beard is very much more gray than his.
Well, I see you, though. I see your brother, and then I see you, and I'm like, which one is that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're very identical.
Yeah.
Matt.
Yes. I have to take a second to make sure I know if it's you or Matt.
I had to do public service announcements every once in a while because, like there was one day last year, folks were. I actually got 2 messages the same day from different people saying, "Hey Phil, I saw you at Red Eye, and you acted like you didn't know me. I just want to make sure like we're cool, or like did something happen?" And then somebody else saw him at like Big O or something, some other place, and they sent me a message like, "Hey Phil, I tried to say hi to you, but and we talked, but it looked like you didn't really know." And I had to explain like publicly, like, here's a picture of Matt and here's a picture of me. We go to the same places.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Have you ever like played the switcheroo trick where you've done anything like that?
There was once in 3rd grade we did, and then in high school we went to Michigan Lutheran Seminary boarding school, and so if you were sick one day, you had to go to the nurse. And Matt grew up a violinist, and then when he got to high school, electric guitars were cooler than violin, so he started playing the electric guitar. And so all he wanted to do was practice all day. And so he would go to the school nurse and act like he was sick so that he could sit in his dorm room and play guitar, until the nurse caught on and said, like, I'm not giving you any more sick days. And so then he started going and saying, my name's Phil Ike with my ID card. And then so that he could continue skipping school to play guitar.
Oh my gosh. How long did it take for you to realize or did you know what he was doing?
I didn't find out until like after we had graduated. that that's what he was doing.
Wow.
Or it was something. It was either that, or it was like once where I was legitimately sick, and I went to the nurse, and she was very skeptical of me, and I wondered like why. Like I've never been sick at school before. Like why are you giving me such a hard time about this?
Oh,
so,
I love that. He was
So.
very motivated.
He was very motivated.
Yes,
And I mean,
I'm
it paid
impressed.
off. He makes guitars and stuff now for a living, so I guess
Yeah.
it was the right choice.
That's so cool.
Do you want to talk about Dow Event Center?
Sure. I'll talk about Dow Event
Yeah.
Center.
What exactly is your job there? What do you do?
I'm director of marketing there, so I get to do all the fun stuff and tell people about all the cool things we got going on.
And we were talking about this before we started recording that like our first meeting was at Midland Center for the Arts, and you're in
Yes.
marketing, and then you
Yes.
followed me to Bay City, and now
I
you followed
know.
me to Saginaw.
I've been
so-
following you around. You're where's Phildo? That's me,
Yeah,
but in
yeah.
real life, I'm
It's like, where's Phil?
where's
Well,
Phil
Kristen's
now? Oh, I'll
like
go
right
there.
over my shoulder somewhere. Like she's somewhere around here. So you ended up at Dow Event Center a year
Yes.
ago, almost a year ago.
Almost a year ago now.
Coming up to a
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
12 months.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a great 12 months.
Well, so tell me a little bit about Dow Event Center. I mean, people might have gone to an event there, but they might know it, might not. So tell me about
Sure.
what goes on.
Sure. So I think the building is super unique. It's really cool.
It is.
Because under one roof, we have an arena that seats about 6,000 people, depending on the event in there. So in the arena, we're able to do tons. We have lots of different things that go on in there. We'll do everything from a chamber breakfast to obviously hockey with the Saginaw Spirit to we just had bull riding. And we have monster trucks where we can bring in thousands of pounds of dirt and fill that whole arena floor with dirt.
I
which
took
is
my
super cool.
daughter monster truck thing in Grand Rapids once. It was
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like,
I know. It's really cool. I mean, you're so close to those things and they're obviously huge.
yeah,
So, yeah.
monstrous, one might say.
Exactly.
So that's kind of fun. You get to like all of these different events going on. You're not just necessarily marketing. I mean, you're obviously marketing for Dow Event Center, but you're like one week it's bull riding, and the next it's monster truck, or a comedian the next, or
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because then on the other side of the building, we have a theater that seats about 2,200 people. So
Yeah.
we'll have concerts in there, comedians. We have Broadway shows. So, I mean, the different offerings that we have, there literally is something for everybody there. So that's why I love it. It keeps me on my toes. It keeps me learning. It keeps me, energized because there's just so many different types of things that people do. And
Yeah.
I'm always learning. And it's just so cool what people do and their talents.
yeah.
So
You're so cool.
Oh,
I feel
so are
like
you.
we have similar brains in like there has to be some kind of new element to something consistently to like keep it interesting. Like you're always in marketing and you're always doing the thing, but there has to be some kind of new twist to it, and this kind of seems like that.
Yeah, and that's something I had to learn about myself because, like you mentioned, I was at Midland Center for the Arts for a while, and then I got into some different type of work with family-owned businesses and doing marketing still, but it was a different kind of marketing, and I realized I was like, oh, that's not for me. And what I really loved was the event space, and so that's kind of how I got to where I am today. I manifested that. It was like I got to a point in my career where I was like, I knew I needed the next chapter, and I was ready for my next chapter, but I was like, I don't want it to just be anything. I want it to be the right thing, and I want it to be my passion, something that I feel fulfilled by. And so I really sat down and was like, what do I really love to do? Because I want my job not to feel like work. I want to wake up excited every day. And I went back to my time at Midland Center for the Arts and that whole experience and everything that I learned there. And I was like, I want to get back into that. And so it wasn't long after I made that decision that I saw this job, and here I am.
Oh wow!
I know. It's so cool. Like, I've manifested a couple of things over my career, and like to see it actually happen and come to fruition when I make a decision and then I'm like, that's what I want, and I go and get it. It's like the coolest thing.
That does sound cool.
Oh my gosh, I love it. So when other people manifest, I'm like, yes, you go do the thing. I love it.
I need to work on my manifestation.
You can make anything you want happen. I know you can.
I want a slice of pizza from Old World Pizzeria in 1 hour.
I was going to say, guess what? You could probably make that happen.
Oh, I'm going to make that happen. I'm definitely gonna make that happen. I'm happy for you because I mean, you have followed me around, so I've been aware of what you're doing. So to have it kind of come full circle, and I think that's such an important part of figuring it out. Like sometimes you like you're in the thing that you should be, but you want to either chase the shiny thing, or it looks like a better opportunity, or your life changes and you're like, man, like I got to do this, not necessarily for me, but for my family, or whatever reason.
Yep.
And then you kind of experiment, and years go by, and there's more experimenting, and then I love the intentionality of what you did, like sitting down and saying like what is the thing that I love, or what did I love about the situation I was in that I loved the most, and you said it's the events.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we look at jobs and say, well, I want that job, or I want that job, without ever thinking about like what do I need from a job. And then using that.
Yeah, because I'm not
cool.
a person that's necessarily fulfilled by title or paycheck or things like that. So it really is important for me to match like my values and my passion to my work. So, but when I was thinking back at Midland Center for the Arts and why I left, it was just because, going back to the whole parenting conversation, that was only my second job out of college, and I became a mom there. And so the mom guilt of always being away, being at events and traveling and things, it was difficult, but I'm at a different place in my life now, and I am confident when I do have to be away from my kids. I know it's just for the evening or for the weekend or whatever it is, and it ebbs and flows, right? And my kids know that I'm coming back and that I'm not gone for forever or anything like that. And they're older now too, so they get it. It's easier. They're not just like crying, standing there watching me leave. Like that's the hardest thing when they're little, because they don't understand it. So that was always a push and pull for me when I was at the Center for the Arts, being a new mom. So that was tough, and ultimately why I left. But
mom guilt is real.
Oh, it sure is.
And I'm just gonna say, moms who are feeling mom guilt, you are amazing moms.
Yes.
Like that guilt is a sign that says that you care and that you love, and that's what your kids need. So
100%.
like, I just want to say to you moms that feeling that mom guilt, like you're doing a great job.
Yes, and you're not alone. We all feel it at some point.
Yep.
But it gets better.
Yeah. Yeah, you get less guilty as you grow up, and you feel like jilted against your child. Like, just make me tired all the time. You used to be cute. What's wrong with you? My 7-year-old, she's going through, like she's trying to decide, and like you can see it almost in real time. Like she's trying to decide what kind of person she wants to be. Whereas like there's 2 days of just infinite sweetness. It's like, oh my goodness, like you were. Like, why are you being so nice? And then day number
what do you want?
Day number 3, it's like nothing but like war. Like, I want war and I want fighting with you. And it's like, what's going on? You could just see day to day, like she's trying to like feel things out. Like, am I snarky and mean? Am I sweet and want to cuddle? Like, I don't know.
Oh gosh, what a roller coaster for you though.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, what?
Yeah, my house is full of emotions.
Yeah.
So many emotions.
I can imagine. I have a boy and a girl, so I get to see just little bits and pieces of, I don't have the full one or the other. So
yeah, we're all in on girl dad.
Yeah, you are a girl dad. All in.
I love it though.
I'm sure.
What's coming down the line at Dow? I mean, I should do a better job of looking at the calendar and stuff, but like, what are we looking forward to in the next couple months?
Or should I do a better job marketing to you? No.
That's marketing guilt. Like, Phil, you should know. I should be implanting information into your brain.
No, sometimes I'm just, we can't be everywhere all the time, right? So people do have to, if they really want to come support, come look at our calendar and come see.
Yeah.
We have our website and it's on social media. It's everywhere, But
I've said that in previous episodes too. It's like marketing, messaging, information, like all of that stuff, organizations, governments, whatever. Like we always have to do better jobs.
Yes.
But at the same time, if I'm a person that's like, oh, there's nothing to do here, the first check is, are you looking for something to do here? Like, are you looking at the temple? Are you looking at the Dow Event Center? Because
there's a Taylor Swift night at Hoyt Park.
There you go.
Like there's so many things.
Yeah, and you have to be intentional about looking at it. Like, I think social media trains us that everything that we're interested in or whatever is going to be served to us when I open up my phone. And that's not it. Like, you've got 6 billion people all competing for your attention.
Yeah.
And if you're not looking, especially locally now in kind of the country culture that we have, like stuff is going to be missed because you're not looking for it. So
exactly. Yeah. So
follow
that's
Dow and go to the website.
It's my soapboxes.
Yeah. And that, I mean, like for City of Saginaw, Temple, such an amazing resource, such an amazing asset. Dow Event Center. I mean, like you've names like Jerry Seinfeld coming to Saginaw, and it's just like that is an amazing gift that we have to give credit to. That if we did not have the Dow Event Center, the Saginaw Spirit, like such a big deal, Memorial Cup champs, baby.
That's right.
Like never would have happened had we not had the Dow Event Center. And also, before we talk specifically events, just want to throw credit to the folks in the community that really rallied to save that place, because it would have been a parking lot at the end of a downtown, and we would have been a less great community had that happened. And it really took a lot of people with faith and vision in the community to say, no, like, no, we have to save that, because once it's gone, it's not coming back. So
100%.
It's paying off.
I mean, that's aside from my passion and purpose and connecting those two things, that was another thing that brought me here, was looking at the community and how much energy there is here in Saginaw. I mean, the number of businesses and people that I've reached out to have just instantly been willing to partner and been like, yes, let's do this. And it's such a refreshing thing to just be able to collaborate and feel that energy, and people who want to make this the best place it can be. It's so cool.
Yeah, there's no people like Saginaw people.
That's right. That's right. So, I mean, the momentum here is just phenomenal, and I'm just excited to be a small part of it. But quality of life is huge, and so we're excited to connect people with making more memories together and experiencing things that they might not otherwise right here in their hometown. So, speaking of legendary people coming, we have Bob Dylan coming in April.
Wild.
I know.
And this is just to underline this is not like
this is not a tribute
Bob Dylan.
No,
this is not Bob Dylan the experience. This is the
Bob Dylan. I know that's one of the first questions that people ask, because we do have tribute bands and things, but
and they're great. I'm not hating on tribute bands.
Right.
Like, nobody come for me in the comment section. Like, I get it. You guys are awesome. I love you.
100%. But no, just to be clear, this is actually Bob Dylan himself coming. So, I mean,
crazy
to have someone who's won the Nobel Prize for his work in music and that industry is just crazy. And we're so honored to be able to have him on our stage in the theater. So that's April 3rd. So definitely, there's still tickets available. I'm kind of surprised it didn't sell out instantly.
Come on,
but
people.
I mean, it will eventually. It's getting there. But
now's the time to get those tickets, because if you hear that he's going to be there, like, I'm going to wait 2 weeks, you're gonna feel sad about your choices.
Yeah.
So buy those tickets.
Yeah, definitely. So and it'll be a cool, intimate. It's a smaller theater. It's not like a huge arena that you're going to see them in. So it'll be really, really neat. But on the other end of the spectrum, we have some awesome comedians coming up too. We've got Ali Sadiq on February 6th. We've got Brad Williams on February 15th. And then we have Bert Kreischer. He'll be in the arena, actually, March 19th. So if you need some laughs and, some fun times, those are 3 good options.
So I've always been one of those sticks in the mud who's like, I don't know what I think about comedy shows.
Oh.
And then I went to one, and because my wife really wanted to go, and I was sitting there, and I was like, yeah, you make me laugh. Like, you earn my laughter.
Try.
And about like half hour in, they started to find the groove, and I was laughing. And it was a really great experience. So folks, if you're like me, if you're one of those sticks in the mud and you're like, I don't laugh at comedy shows, like, give it a shot. Like, you got some funny folks coming.
I feel like you would love Ali Sadiq. He's known for his storytelling, and he's very real. He talks about parenting a lot. So he's got
I
kids.
think I've heard the name, and right now people that are more like social media minded than me, they're probably all groaning like, Phil, you're so old. I'm out of touch.
Yeah, he's if you want to like test him out before you come, like he's
Okay.
on Netflix. He has a couple Netflix specials,
Okay.
so you can see him on Netflix first. But
Okay.
as you know, there's nothing like experiencing it live. In
Yeah.
my
Do you think
opinion,
he's going to
but
earn my laughter?
I 100%. I didn't know who he was prior to this, so I watched his Netflix special and I was dying the whole time.
Really? Okay.
Yes,
I'll give it a shot.
you should.
I'll trust your judgment.
Okay, and then
Okay.
let me know. What
So you
you
got
think.
Bob Dylan coming. We got some comedians coming.
Yes, and then tons of family-friendly shows too.
Yeah,
so
that's true. I got to take better advantage of those.
Yeah. So we've got Monster Trucks coming. That's March 6 and 7. 6, 7. I'm sorry. That's the phase of life I'm in right now. I had to say it.
Right now, my daughter's giggling and she's watching.
I hope I made
She's
somebody
like,
laugh by
let's
it.
go 6, 7.
When I say it in front of my kids, they're like, oh,
Yeah,
Mom,
there's that
stop.
one too. She's like, you can't say that. I was like, everybody else is saying it. I'm
Exactly.
cool.
Right?
I'm cool
I'm
enough.
just trying to be hip in the trends, right?
Yeah. We're so old.
So I'm
We're
so
so
old. Oh
old.
my gosh. Don't even get me started. But I still feel like I'm in my 20s sometimes. So
Do you really?
sometimes.
What
not
were
all
you
the
like in
time.
your 20s?
Well, I was an athlete, so I had a lot more energy than I do now.
I hear you there. Yeah.
So I was a lot more fit and, but I still.
I was so naive in my 20s. I was just like, I feel so much shame, like thinking
Yeah.
back to my 20s, going like, Phil, like you
think you know it all.
think you know it all, and you think you're so smart, and you
Yeah.
think like you can change the world, which I guess is
cringy.
important. Like,
Yeah.
it's important to have that kind of like gusto
Passion.
and passion because the
Yes.
world's gonna squash it out of you in a decade anyway. So you might as well have it. Where
Or
like,
is it children that
it's
squashes it out of
children
you?
is like gonna just erase any sort of motivation. Children are great, by the way. You might be getting
I
the
know.
impression from this
I
conversation
feel so bad for anybody listening.
that children
thinking
are
about
not
having
good,
kids.
and they are. They're really good. They're
I love
cool.
my children so much.
Yeah.
Do it all over again. Anyway.
Yeah. So Monster Trucks
Monster
on
Trucks.
March 6th, 7th.
We do this all. When you and I talk, I feel like we just go all over the place. But
I
it's
love
so
it.
fun.
I love
know.
it.
I love it too.
That's why you follow me around all across the Great Lakes Bay region. We're just like little rabbits going like, what are we going to do next? What job are we going to do next? I like this over here.
I hope we stay in Saginaw for a long time.
I
That's my
will.
goal.
I think you're feeling it too, and you're a year in. Like
Yeah.
there's just no shade to all the other communities. Like anytime
Right.
I talk great about Saginaw, folks are like, yeah, but you're not saying good things about me. And like, you guys are great. Everybody's great. It's just
Absolutely.
I think a part of it is I think kind of like a puzzle piece, and I talk about this with all of the communities that I work with across the country. Like it's not just about attracting people. It's about attracting the people that fit with who you are. Like you're not trying little old rural South Carolina town. You're not necessarily trying to get the developer from Silicon Valley to come over and move to Walterboro, South Carolina. Like you're trying to find the people that fit. So
Absolutely. There's a place for everyone.
yeah, place for everybody.
Yeah. So, okay.
Monster
back
trucks.
to what you
Family
originally
friendly.
asked me. Family friendly. So we brought back our Broadway series this year, and
Cool.
so we have the show Clue Live coming in February.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so just like the movie and the board game, where is it, Colonel Mustard in the library with a wrench, or Mrs.
Yeah.
Peacock with the candlestick, type
Yeah.
of thing. So it's only 80 minutes long, so it'll be quick, good for kids,
Yeah.
super
Is there an
fun.
intermission? Or-
No intermission.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Like, I love all the family-friendly stuff, but as soon as you throw an intermission in, it's like, man.
I hear you.
Like, especially with 3 kids. Like,
it interrupts the flow. Like, you're
Yeah.
like, we just got settled in our seats, sitting, everybody's happy, focused, and then it's like,
Yeah.
well,
As
now
soon
we
as
got to do
those-
it all over again.
yeah, those lights come on, and your 3 good kids go like, "Can we go?" No, we've still got a half one. It's like, why?
Yeah.
So the night is over.
Yeah.
Okay, so clues. So do you like play along with Clue?
No,
Clue Live?
there's no audience
Okay.
interaction or anything.
That'd be kind
so
of fun.
that
I
would
mean,
be
I'm sure it
fun.
will be fun, but
Yeah. I think so. I'm sure somebody has redone it and,
yeah, some kind of Clue
done
Live.
some audience participation in it. But
Okay.
and then our last show in the series is Riverdance 30, the new generation. So
Ooh.
if you haven't experienced Riverdance before, I mean, to see that live is incredible. The first time I saw it, you feel it in your soul. It's one of those shows that you just
stomping around on stage.
Yeah, that Irish step dancing is pretty incredible when you get all of them out there together. You really do feel it right in there. It's pretty cool.
I've only seen Riverdance on VHS. Back when the original Riverdance came out with, I think it was like Michael Flatley was like the lead guy with the blonde hair.
Yeah. In his tight pants. Wow, you should take up Irish step dancing.
You know, I grew up in Alma, Michigan. And you come in, growing up, you come into Alma, you had Total Petroleum. On the right side, the petroleum factory, and on the left side was the water tower. And on the water tower, it said Scotland, USA, because it's Alma College, home of the Scots.
Oh, yeah.
And evidently, the founders of Alma were Scottish. There's of course no Scottish lineage in Alma. I shouldn't say that. Like all the Scots are coming for me right now.
In the comments.
But you had like the Highland Festival, and one of my friends was a world champion Highland dancer.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's so
Scotland's
cool.
different than Ireland. Just I know that, but
still, I mean, I can see how we got there.
Yeah, I got the kilts and stuff.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Riverdance. Hey?
Yes. So 30th anniversary of that. So they're touring. And
30th anniversary.
30th
Dang.
anniversary.
Okay, I'm feeling old now.
Especially that's why I was like on VHS. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we had it on VHS.
Yeah, we're there.
Me and my family used to. Yeah.
And then we in July. Do you remember Weird Al?
Oh yeah.
Weird Al Yankovic. He's coming.
Wow, cool.
I know. So another kind of iconic.
Heck
yeah, people love him, and he's great because multi-generations can appreciate him and come and experience it together, right? It's one of those cool shows that you can bring your grandparents, the parent, and the kids.
I had a Weird Al album on CD in my compact disc player.
Compact disc?
Yeah, that was
portable?
That was whatever album. Yeah, I remember. It was silver. It was like this little Sony guy that popped open.
Oh, yeah.
It was whatever album had Amish Paradise in.
Oh, yes. One of his classics. Yep.
Wow, we're really throwing it back right now.
I know. But he's still around.
What I love about Weird Al is like nobody comes for Weird Al. Nobody's like Weird Al at a time where our culture and society is so contentious. Like Weird Al is the common ground. Like either you think Weird Al is really funny, or you're like I'm not into Weird Al, but I love that he's doing his thing.
Exactly. Yes. That's what we're trying to do here. Bring people together, right? To unite around Weird Al.
Yeah. Everybody of any political spectrum. Like,
come on
what is the date for the Weird Al show? Do you know off the top of your head?
It is July 7th.
July 7th. Let us reunite America by watching the Weird Al show at the Dow Event Center.
We're making change.
Yeah, maybe we could save the country through Weird Al and his parody songs.
I think we could. And he's got Puddle's Pity Party opening for him, so it's an operatic clown.
Oh, the big clown guy.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that like a perfect kind of combo?
Yeah, he sings like all those like kind of jazzy covers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? Puddles?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
I know. So it'll just be a fun night where you're going to be laughing the whole time and reminiscing.
I might have to go to this show.
I love it. I can help you get tickets.
I know somebody who can sell tickets.
I know somebody. Kristen
from the Dow Event Center. It's been absolutely a pleasure, as usual, to have you and talk about this conversation. Where do people go? Like, we got them all jazzed up about Dow Event Center, all these shows. Like, where do they go to buy tickets and keep in the loop and get the information?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a box office right inside our atrium. So right when you come in the main doors is our box office. Our box office is open Thursdays and Fridays only. So a little limited, but Thursdays from 10 to 2, Fridays 10 to 5. We've got people who can help answer questions in person over the phone. So it's always nice to talk to someone, right? In the day and age of chatbots and things, we've got people you can talk to if you have questions. Or our official ticket seller online is Ticketmaster.com. So we recommend always going to our website or going to Ticketmaster for your tickets.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go to that website, follow them on social media, keep in the loop, because you guys are bringing some really, really incredible experiences, and they're right literally right down the road here in Saginaw. So, Kristen, I want to thank you for the work. I want to thank you for joining me on this conversation today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yay!
Love having a conversation with you, Bill.
Yay! You're awesome.
You are too.
Heck yeah.
Woo!
That was super fun.
Oh my gosh, that was so fun. I knew it would be fun.